Hello and welcome to Orphan Break. This week's video will be a mini Apollo recreation. So we have our mini Saturn V taking off. Though it's not perfectly scaled down. I did like I just wanted it to look smaller than it's like I don't know how to really describe it. It's just that I didn't this might just be me trying to cover up the fact that I didn't feel like doing any measurements. But I know I made the second stage too short, and I probably made the third stage too long. But I think for a mini Saturn V, it looks kind of right. So, anyways, yeah, first stage has been detached. We're now bringing our second stage, and so for Saturn V, all the engines are correct. So, 5 F1s on the first stage, 5 J2s on the second stage, and 1 J2 on the third stage. The what the second stage of the J2s are kind of clipping into each other, which small oversight. So anyways, now we're plotting our translunar injection, and just getting that all figured out. So now we can plot our orbital insertion burn and time warp to the translunar injection. And we'll use the second stage to start the burn, and then the third stage to finish the burn. And the third stage will have tons of fuel left over. So we're going to use the third stage not only for our orbital insertion burn, but also for most of the descent of the lunar module. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So we're arriving at the Mun, orbital insertion, and we can deploy the adapter and we'll just transfer the crew over. Okay. And now we can deorbit the lunar module using the third stage. I didn't have a specific landing site in mind, just somewhere flat. And this area looked fine. So I'm slowing down, mostly using the third stage. So right above the surface, I detached the lunar module. The third stage kind of bounced up, but everything was fine. So Jab can go on EVA, plant the flag, do a bit of science, and we don't have much to do, so gonna get back on the lunar module and wait for the command module to be overhead. So yeah, ascending. Plotting our orbital insertion. Now, for some reason, I have a bunch of problems trying to rendezvous with the command module. So, first attempt, just gonna burn retrograde route to target at first encounter, and we end up deorbiting ourselves. So, need to burn prograde, except now our orbit's really eccentric, and I try to fix that, and second attempt at rendezvousing, deorbit myself again, and reburn, and the orbit still is weird. So I just plot a maneuver, and hopefully that works, except actually, this might be the attempt that works. So now we can time warp towards our maneuver, well, actually, to our encounter. And so we're at the encounter. And I have no idea what I did there. So I now need to plan another maneuver. So we have another encounter. And this time it's kind of working, but not really. So one more encounter, and so we now have a close encounter. Now we can burn towards the target. And rendezvous. Now the command and service module, like, it doesn't have a probe core on it, so yeah, right now it's unguided. Also, I kind of made it spin, but I can just time warp, fix that, and docked, transfer groover, and I may as well use the remaining propellant in the lunar module to do the lunar escape. Well, like, is it lunar or just like when referring to him on? Is it lunar or whatever? It is the escape burn. And so now we're on the course to re-enter Kerbin's atmosphere. This time warping. I left it a bit late to detach the lunar module. And so we're literally in the atmosphere and I detached the service module. Oh, and the landing legs on the lunar module explode. But now we're re-entering. I decided to do something different and get a view from the command module window. Also, you might be able to hear my dog barking in the background. Or, I guess it's not really barking, just making noises. He does that randomly. But yeah, parachutes deployed. And, we're, uh, we're landing. I want to thank you for watching. Goodbye.